Hello, I'm Serena Nelson, and today we're going to talk about supplies you need for knitting a scarf. I've been knitting for about 5 years, and a scarf is a great project to start for first-time knitters. There's some basic supplies you will need when knitting a scarf. You will, of course, need your knitting needles, and knitting needles come in various sizes and diameters, so you will need your needles. You will need some yarn, and once again, yarn also comes in many styles, colors, textures, weights. And you will also need a pair of scissors for when you're cutting off your yarn. You'll probably want a couple crochet hooks for picking up any drop stitches on that. Also, if you want to add fringe when you're completed with your scarf, you'd also need a larger crochet hook to add the fringe. Another thing that's helpful if you're knitting, if you're using any sort of pattern and you need to count rows, they have what's called a row counter, and this slips on your knitting needle, and every time you complete a row, you turn the dial and you keep track of your rows that way. And then also you would need a tape measure, and you may just use a tape measure to measure how long you want your scarf to hang. And then probably finally the other thing you will need is a large tapestry or darning needle, and that you will use at the end of making your scarf to weave your ends in to finish your scarf. And those are the basic supplies you will need when starting your first scarf.